All right, y'all. So I know there's a lot of these budget fragrance videos, and there aren't a lot for the UK. And I know that like everyone and their brother kind of reviews like ALDI fragrances, Superdrug ones, blah, blah, this and that. But after trying absolutely every single one of the mainstream fragrances, so whether that's Lynx, whether that's like Superdrug's own ones, whether that's any of the Old Spice ones, any of the Brut ones, Aqua Velva, David Beckham, you name it, I've tried it. I've found probably the top four here in terms of price. They're all under £5, and this is rated in terms of longevity, cost, and I guess just overall scent. A lot of these are sleeper hits. Like, these are things that you wouldn't even notice going to the grocery store or the drugstore, like Boots, Superdrug, Lidl, Aldi. You might have seen some of these, but like just been like, okay, cool, let's just pass by these. And I know already, like, you guys are gonna say, like, this is a stick. This is not, this is not for this purpose. But bear in mind, it's not an antiperspirant, so you can use this like cologne. Anyway, so starting from 55p, now 65p actually. That inflation's hitting crazy. This is bar none the best sleeper choice, like under £1. You can't really beat this. There is no £1 solution here that is better than this. It does mean to emulate Lynx Africa. I'm aware of this. It does actually smell better in my opinion. And, for 65p, it has about the same, longevity, projection, all that. Not that we're, checking for these things at this price, but this is by far the best value scent. If you want to try them, definitely do. This is my cosign, and you can see I've stacked it up. I put it in the same category as something about, 6 times the price right here. So next we have this one. This is Sierran Breeze. Now, a lot of people ignore this aftershave lotion because they think it's not like it's not a fragrance, it's not a cologne, whatever. And it comes in this it comes with this, so you can't really spray it. You should pop this into a spray bottle because this is 2 for $5. These are £2.50 a piece. And these are absolute knockouts. Like, I've gotten more compliments on this than things like Dunhill, Sauvage, any of the big, reasonably expensive mainstream fragrances out there. This one is a massive sleeper, and when it dries down, it smells very alcohol-y when you first open it, but when it dries down, it's like this super fresh. It's kind of like the top notes of Bleu de Chanel all day. So it's an absolute hit. Okay, now onto this one. For £3, and sometimes, £2.50 with the club card, and when I say sometimes, I mean all the time, it does come in this weird stick format. So what you have to do is apply this like a dry cologne. It has the exact same consistency as a dry cologne because this is what it's composed of. It's the same as a deodorant stick. So you can put this on your, obviously you can put this on your underarms as intended, but you can also put it on your wrists, on the back of your neck, and it will project better than any fragrance you can really buy for this price. Finally, we have the Lynx Daily Fragrance, the Tobacco and Amber. Now, this has been around for 5, 6, 7 years, and people are still hesitant to try this because it's, sometimes it's like £6, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4, and also it's Lynx, so you can't really know, right? But when you open this up, it actually tells you a bit of a story about what they're trying to emulate here. This is meant to be their take on Tom Ford for £3, and it gets damn near close. So when you look at Fragrance Direct or any of the mainstream dupers, you're looking at £28 for something comparable. This lasts I guess nowhere near as long as those, but honestly, it is so cheap it doesn't actually matter. This is a hit if you can afford it. If you got a bit more money to splash, definitely get this one. Best scent of the 4, but has the weakest, lasts the least amount of time, costs the most. So yeah, overall, top 2, definitely these 2. But this is my number 1. This is an absolute, one, it's a sleeper. Almost no one smells like this. It smells really great. Make sure you get the Deep Sea. You can also get the Swagger or the Champion, whatever. But, this one is the real, this is the real GOAT. So yeah, these 4, top 4 easily. Definitely do recommend. I put some links in the bio as well if you don't feel like going to the high street, whatever. But definitely, definitely don't buy it on Amazon if you do have access to a high street / do go outside. All right, awesome.